Season isn't so bad anymore. I'm seeing a lot of people who canceled their Peacock who are now suddenly back watching the show. How are you guys doing? If you are new here, hello. My name is Nikki.Star. I do comedic reviews of some of your favorite reality TV shows. Here's how this goes. I talk for about 20 or 30 or so minutes, hopefully. Just basically sharing my review of tonight's episode, and then I hop into the comments and I talk to the Star family. We normally go about 2 or so hours. You know, it's Sunday, so sometimes we go a little longer, but we will see. Do I have to give a disclaimer? Because I feel like they all acted out the way they should have. I mean, it's Casa. But, you know, I normally say give the kids grace. Give them grace. Give them grace. But it's Casa. It's going to be a lot of debauchery for about a week. So I think until, for about a week, we're going to get a lot of debauchery. Couples are going to be tested. I don't think that anybody is going to stay together after this. But listen, it's our show. This is why we watch it. Anyway, let's get right into it. So in this episode, Casey and Anaya are chatting. In the beginning of this episode, Casey and Anaya are chatting about the challenge, and they are both concerned as to why the guys see Casey as a villain. Casey is just like, I don't know why Bryce chose me. Like, I don't know why he would do that. Maybe it's because of the things that you're saying to him and then how you are talking to and treating Anaya, Casey. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. And then Anaya is just like, yeah, I'm a little confused too, because I think that we're good, but the guys are saying something else. Like, what is going on? And then she's just like, I was also told that you wanted to keep Soul because you wanted to explore. And Casey is just like, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, you know, if she was here, I would like explore her, but you don't have nothing to worry about. And here's the thing, Casey. You can't keep on telling her that she has nothing to worry about. You can't keep on telling her that she is your number one, but yet you still want to explore. If you still want to explore, that means that there is something that she has to worry about. Being the number one is not good enough when you are looking for a number 2, 3, and 4. She does not feel secure. And then Casey gets upset with her for not feeling secure. But I'm just like, she would feel secure if you would stick to what you are saying. She has said, Anaya has said repeatedly that she is fine with him exploring, but then he says he doesn't want to explore. And then she's hearing from the guys that he wants to explore. So the girl just seems, she seems a bit crazy, but she's just confused because it's like the guy that she's with is telling her something else, but the villa is telling her something else. And she is like, who do I believe? I think after tonight's episode, I think she knows who to believe. I'm no longer holding space. I love them. I loved Kanaya. I really wanted Kanaya to work. I don't see Kanaya surviving Casa. Kanaya, that's what they call him. His family and her family have given them a ship name. And it's Kanaya, yes. But I don't know. I don't know if Kanaya is surviving this. Well, you're too far, Mom. You're too far away. So when you have something to say, Toya, mind your business. This is my show. No, you're not going to produce my show. No, you're not. You were fired 5 minutes ago. Oh, no. Please pack up your desk and security will walk you out. No. You're fired. Anyway, little Miss Kenzie feels some sort of way about being called lustful from the guys. And the funniest thing is she feels some sort of way about being called lustful and proved that she was lustful the entire episode. Okay. My God, today. Oh, Mama Star is here. She has some thoughts.
Yes, Mama Star has some thoughts. Now, I love everybody. Before I get started, I want to say happy
Father's Day
to all of the Star fathers and all of the Star family and their fathers.
Oh God! But I absolutely forgot.
And I also want to say hi, Star family. Love and miss y'all. Now,
what's his name?
I will say this. I think you guys are being a little bit too hard on KC. Now, he has been the deacon, the bishop, and all of that other church with her. And I think that, I love Anaya, but I think that she takes him on an emotional roller coaster. She asks him, well, do you want to explore soul? Women don't ask questions that you can't handle the answers to. If you feeling a little something, don't open up a can of worms if you can't deal with it. And she always asks him, well, if you want to, soul ain't even there no more. And she's still talking about soul.
She's not talking about soul.
She's
only talking about soul because Zach and Bryce are letting her know that he wanted to save soul to explore. But right after he told her that she don't have nothing to worry about. But she don't
have no sense to listen to hearsay. She needs to stop that.
Obviously, the hearsay is correct because he confirmed it.
So what? But she don't understand.
You want her to be oblivious to this boy.
She don't understand that they're trying to play her out of position. This is a game.
Now that I agree with you with.
She's trying to get all upset and all of that. And then
because Anaya don't want or need this money. So she even said, she said, I came here to leave with somebody. So Anaya came here for a boyfriend.
Exactly. So
everybody else playing for money. Not the princess. Not the princess. The princess is playing for love.
I just feel like, even if you weren't even on this, as a woman, you don't let nobody tell you nothing about your man. You don't take no advice from nobody else, because either the dude wants you to leave him for him or he's trying to mess you up. Mm-hmm. And that's what he's doing. They had a good relationship or whatever before people started putting stuff in her ear.
Okay.
And now she's all over the place. She don't know what is what. And KC, girl.
KC.
Yes. Say it again.
KC.
Yeah. If you get with these bombshells when they come in and leave me alone. I really don't like that because it's hurting me that she didn't even really have a whole lot of people to explore and she let somebody come in. The man was going at her speed and she let these people come in and tell her something stupid. And now she all over the place. She don't know if Casey is hers or not. Anyway, Casey play.
Oh, so you don't have no thoughts about how Casey is playing?
No, I don't. Because I'm a boy mom.
There you go. As long as you know it. As long as you know that you're a boy mom.
Casey, do your daggone thing. Do your dance.
Boy mom. Anyway, back to Kenzie. So, like I said before, Kenzie is feeling some sort of way that the men call her lustful, but she's been lustful the entire episode. She sits down with Casey and Sincere, and they're lying. She's like, the guys are saying that I'm lustful. Like, what does that mean? And they're like, what? Who said that? Casey and Sincere are the same thing, y'all. The same thing. They're just like, who said that? Oh, ain't nobody said that you was lustful. No, you was never going to get out of this game. Oh, you were always going to be safe. They lied to that girl's face, and she ate it up.
Love you, Janelle.
Here is the thing. Janelle, don't encourage Robot.
Love you.
Here is the thing. I know that they're doing like movie night Casa. I need them to do movie night everything. Like, I need, from the beginning on to now, I need them to see everything, because the way them boys just lied to Kenzie about how she's safe and about how nobody thought that she was lustful. Y'all said that was the reason why you were going to get her out of the game. Y'all said that that's the reason why she should have went home, but y'all did not choose her because of Corbin. These boys just lie. Oh my God, it's such a mess. Anyway, oh, let me get my notes.
Mm-hmm.
So now Zach, this episode, he is in his feelings because Caleb pulled Kata for a chat, and she, you know, she looks like she may be open to it. But she says often that she's not attracted to the guy. The guy's not her type. She says it to the girl. She says it to Zach. But she said, I am open to explore. Like, if you don't want her to explore, then you need to close off with her. You closed off. And then you said, no, I'm not going to close off. Then you started to exploring. Then because nobody wanted you, now you lock back into Kata. Then Caleb comes here. You tell him to pursue Kata. He does what you ask. And you're mad at Kata because she seemed like she enjoyed talking to him. I want her away from him immediately. He is breaking this girl down. I do not like how he talks to her. I do not like how he treats her. He is constantly looking for an issue with her where there is none. Zach, constantly looking for an issue with her. What this is for, like, constantly picking on her and creating fights. It's just like there was no reason for them to get into anything this episode. All she wanted to do was kiss on him, love on him. She's complimenting him the whole time. She wants to boo love, and he literally wants to fight. He's picking fights, picking little arguments with her, and then calling her combative and aggressive. And that is the thing. Zach and Bryce, they are always spewing macro aggressions to Trinity and Kata, and I hate that because they are so not aware of how they are speaking to the Black women or the Black presenting women that they are dating. It's like if ever they have an issue and check them on it, they're arguing, they're yelling, they're being confrontational, they're being aggressive. And it's just like, no, you're mistreating them, and they're saying that they don't like how you're treating them now. And because of that, they're combative. Because of that, they're aggressive. It's like, use your words wisely. But when it comes to them, the way they speak of them is as if they are bracing for some kind of violence from them. And I can't read it any other way but a macro aggression. And I just feel like that is not somebody that these two women who are Black and Black presenting should be in a relationship with. To me, they are deemed not safe for them. So anyway, Zach is in a space, and he's still blaming Kata for Caleb pulling her. No issues with Caleb. No issues with Caleb, but he has an issue with her for accepting Caleb's pull. When you said that you wanted to explore and when you told Caleb to pull her, I'm not understanding what is your gameplay. I'm not understanding the strategy. It's so weird. And then he gets mad at her. She's not doing anything.
Move on, honey.
But the thing that is weird to me is like the meaner he is to her, the more she falls for him. What is that? Because I'm just like, he's been treating you like garbage and you are falling for him even more. What is that, mama? Anyway, she keeps on trying to talk to him, and Zach is in this very, very, very pissy mood, really close to having a tantrum. And now these two are having this like whining argument because all she did was say, Zach, can we talk? And he's like, oh, talk about what? And she's like, well, can we talk? Because Kata doesn't want to talk about it in front of everybody. He's literally in the kitchen, right? And she wants to talk to him because it's still like a weird energy from the last time they spoke. And she just wants to get it out the air and fix whatever issue it is. Zach doesn't want an issue. He wants to do this performance in front of everybody. The closer she gets to him, the more he retreats. And as she's asking him to talk, he's just like, no, I want to talk to Bryce. She's like, what do you mean you want to talk to Bryce? I want to talk to you. I asked to talk to you. Now you want to talk to Bryce? He's like, yeah, I want to talk to Bryce. Go away. So he walks away from her.
They better than me. They better than me.
He walks away from her and he goes to talk to Bryce. Bryce, of course, gives him the worst advice. I don't know if Bryce is playing a game or if he just is a terrible advice giver. If he's playing a game, iconic. So Zach runs to Bryce. Bryce gives him terrible advice. And I'm just sitting here like, please get me off a broke back mountain.
Okay.
I want to put me back on Love Island. I'm sick of Brokeback Mountain. I'm sick of Fire Island. I'm sick of this nonsense with these two. And I am happy that Kata finally called it out and was just like, what do you mean you want to talk to Bryce? What is that? Even Trinity spoke about it this episode. When she was talking about how she likes Bryce, she was just like, I've never dated somebody that has like a relationship like that with another guy. She was just like, it's different, like she's finally, putting a voice to how awkward their relationship is. So while he's getting terrible advice, Kate is talking to her girls and she's just like, this ain't cool. Like, I didn't do anything. And she's like, I said this before, her and Trinity, they're losing their spark because they are with guys who do not like them and do not like how they present themselves and want them to bend to their will and be the women that they are, that they can control, and they want to like turn them into something that suits them instead of accepting these wonderful women for who they are. They want them to be something else, and how they are doing it is mistreating them until they conform to some form of a woman that they are interested in dating because they feel like they have some control. And that is a problem that a lot of men, especially red pill men, that is something that they do often when they go after very strong-willed, independent women, because the red pill guys do not like the trad wife girls. They do not want them. They do not seek them out. They do not search for them. They just end up with them because the trad wife girls are so desperate, right? Who they really want is a Trinity. Who they really want is a Kata. They really want a woman that can't be tamed, because to them, it feels really good to have taken that, that prize woman out of the game and conformed her into a compliant slave.
I don't know how.
And this is how they do it.
They mistreat do with Trinity,
child, and this is how they do it. They mistreat you. They constantly are checking and chastising you, making you feel like you did something wrong. You're constantly apologizing. You're constantly asking them how you can fix it. And when they get you to a point where you feel like you're the problem and that you have to change something about you or do something different, that's when they got you, and that's when they got in complete control. And I think that this is where Zach thinks that he is in his relationship with Kata, because she's chasing him around the villa to have a conversation. And he's not talking to her. He's talking to Bryce and he's talking to the guys. and he's telling them about how awful she is and magnifying their issues when there really is no issue. He creates issues with her and problems with her so that she can constantly chase him and ask him, what can I do to make you happy? And then he gives her this list because he is happy that he is finally in control. And I think that's happening with Kada. I think Bryce is also trying to do it with Trinity, but Trinity is just
untamable.
Yeah, untamable. You can't tame that girl. But I think it's starting to happen with Kada, and I feel so bad because this little temper tantrums is working. She's like holding on to him, trying to kiss him. He's backing up, and he doesn't make her breakfast the next day, and she's okay with that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I couldn't make you breakfast because there's just too many people in the kitchen."
No, he still got an attitude.
He was punishing her, and she was like, "Oh, okay.
I'm not hungry."
Yeah, no, it's fine. I didn't want anything. You see what I mean? So she's conforming for him.
Yeah. You're right.
And it's so unfortunate. Now she's having these whiny arguments with him, and I'm just like, girl, you never pictured the future.
That she was a bad A.
I thought so too, but it's just like, girl, you never pictured a future where you were having a whiny back and forth with your man. I know this is not what you want. I know this is not what you want. Casey is definitely playing the game, and why I say that is, oh my God, you're welcome, dude.
Okay. No, you ain't getting a couple tips, a couple hits.
Girl, it's your ex. He's showing me his Father's Day fit. Anyway,
he's ridiculous.
Anyway, Casey is definitely playing the game, and how I know that he is playing the game is because Trinity overhears him say that he can't believe that Trinity and Bryce are like one of America's favorite couples. And that lets me know that he is so self-aware. But I think this cast does not know that every second that they're in that villa, they're being filmed. And I think that when they have those moments where there's a break, I think that they are still filming them and they don't know that they're being filmed. Because when Casey is aware that he is being filmed, like, I think when the cameras are out there in Casey's face, that is when he's this like America's sweetheart, right? But when Casey is talking to the guys, and we only get Casey being like, making those snide remarks about Anaya, cussing, talking in a different accent. We only get that part of Casey from the hidden cameras. So I think that he is not aware of how many hidden cameras are in that villa. And when he is faced with an actual camera that he can see, he's on. He's on. But when he cannot see that camera, that's when they're catching him. That's when they're catching him. Because he is very self-aware. To sit there and be surprised that Trinity and Bryce are one of America's favorite couple. Why do you care? Why are you so aware of that? And I think because he's playing the game and I feel like they think he's doing a good job in the villa.
I think that is why Casey, not too much.
Boy, Mom. I think that is why Zach and Bryce have zeroed in on him. Because they know
they're jealous of him.
Yes, but because he's doing a good job. They know that he's a game player as well. And so I think all three of them have clocked each other and they are playing the game. I just don't think that Casey is aware that he has ops. I think now he might feel a little something because he was just like, I don't know why Bryce would call me a villain. I think now he may be a bit aware, but I'm not sure that he's aware enough to really figure out that they are trying to sabotage him. Again, for us guys, it's so obvious because we get to see everything. You have to realize Casey is not seeing any of what we are seeing. So he is not aware of that. And it's so sad because Kanaya could have absolutely won this game. But they got in his head and they got in Anaya's head. And that's a wrap for you, baby. But that's the thing. He's too self-aware. He's too self-aware. Hey guys, I'm gonna put my comments up. So I'm Nikki. I'm an auntie. What is French fries? What's French fries?
What's French fries? What's French fries, guys?
The youngest person in my home was born in the 90s. We do not know what French fries is. We're all like, what is that?
Oh, we know what French fries is.
What is French fries? Because Casey and Corbin were French frying each other. What is
Casey
that?
And Corbin.
Not Casey and Corbin, child. Kenzie and Corbin are French frying.
Let her know, Star family.
Oh, the Star family said his finger play. Finger. Oh, so that's why his hand was moving like that. French fries. Gen Z, y'all got to pick up some books. Y'all got to get creative. French fries? That's what y'all came up with. Oh, Lord. How is it French fries, though? That doesn't make any sense. That's so weird. Anyway, the non-lustful Kinsey was getting French fried. And she was so happy the next morning because Trinity was just like, y'all was too loud. Trinity does not like all that stuff going on while she's sleeping. She was like, me and Bryce was just like, that is too loud to just be kissing. And Kinsey was just like, yeah. Yeah, I was getting French fry. What she said something.
French fry meaning like finger?
Yeah, that's what they call it. What? Yeah, that's what they call it.
Who?
Kenzie. Corbin was French frying Kenzie. Yes, and she was just like, yeah, I be getting.
Oh, you didn't know what that was?
She didn't know.
My little baby that's in the street.
It's only the youngest person in this house is a millennial.
We just said you getting fingered. Why do I gotta sound like French fry? What you
They say
y'all just said you just getting fingered.
Yeah, put that finger in there and get out of there. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay, Kenzie.
And then they putting their finger in these people's mouths.
But I've never sucked dick in the back of the car with my mother driving. I mean, these young kids are getting it. I mean, what?
Mama, first of all, Mama Star is too newsy.
Exactly.
Okay.
People in the comments said we are all confused about French fry. Exactly.
Well, listen. Like that. Whatever it was, Kenzie was enjoying.
Mama Star would have pulled over that car and shot both of y'all and put y'all out.
Shot Mama. Oh my gosh.
I take that back.
Why would you even imagine doing that to your children?
Why would y'all be sucking in the back of my car disrespecting me?
But shooting?
Well, I apologize.
Oh my goodness.
They know TikTok ain't sucking dick.
Okay. Lauren.
They know it. Her and Anaya is still at the prayer wheel. Period.
Anaya is saved, and that's okay. Kissy.
I'm seriously like two didn't play that game.
Don't do her. Casey is playing around, and she gonna get him back at Casa.
Casey trying to play with French fries and grease.
No, Casey wanted more than a French fry.
Yeah, he's trying to get down.
Casey
wanted butt that you clapping and you ain't trying to clap it on me. That makes sense.
She said, I'm a pirate. Here's some booty.
But it also gives like
she's such a good girl.
For the first time before he left for Fiji, and he's trying to get that feeling again. He's running after a high.
Casey is waiting for marriage. My God, today. Anyway, Susan Smith, you're on timeout.
Oh.
Yeah, just like you shooting your children.
Period.
No, we're going to put Susan Smith on timeout. My goodness. I look smack on the back of the head or something. Anyway, forgive me. But anyway, Kenzie was getting French fry and she was really enjoying it. She was on top of Corbin while he was French frying her, and she just, I be getting French fry. You feel me? That's what was going on with Miss Non-Lustful. My God, today. So we also find out that in this episode that Trinity is talking about Bryce to the girls. And this is right after Kenzie tells them about getting French fried. Trinity lets them know that she's she's checked Bryce's girth. She's like, that's the first, white dingling that I've seen. She's like, I ain't never seen one before. Let me tell you something. All the race conversations happening with Trinity is taking me out because she is so hilarious. But she was like, that's the first one I've seen before. And it's cute. Get her type in that villa.
Wait a minute. She saw his thing?
Yes. No, but the thing about it is Bryce is just like, I don't know if it's because it's her, but he is so like unromantic. It's like the way he approaches her, there's no sensuality. It's just awkwardness because I believe that he knows that her type is, 6'5" chocolate, low cut season with the deep waves, hood boy, right? And I think he's intimidated by her type. So whenever he approaches her with any kind of sensuality, it's always joking, right? Because we saw in this episode where he showed her his dingling and he was like, oh, it's small. And I'm like, why would you say that? Like, why would you say that to a woman that you're interested in, that you got a small wee-wee? I feel like he already thinks that because he assumes where her type is, or he's know what her type is, that he can't amount up to that type. So I think that's him like breaking the ice, and being like, I know this is probably the smallest one you've seen before, Yeah. So I feel like that's what he does. And it's like so unattractive to her because she is putting in an effort to make something happen with this relationship. But because he is intimidated by the men that she dates and is normally attracted to, he cancels himself out. So I also feel like this is why this relationship cannot work, because Bryce will not give it a shot because he is intimidated by what Trinity is used to. But she's trying, you know what I mean? She's like, that's the first one I ever seen before. It's cute. But Bryce,
you know what? But you know what?
And Bryce is like, oh, here it is. It's small.
It's
okay,
cute.
Well, I'm no longer interested.
It's cute.
He's calling it small.
Yeah, that's like it's a toy.
What, according to Bryce? Eeny weeny teeny super guy.
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to smash? It's weird.
Well, he said, well, it was so.
Yeah, he's like a little small.
Okay.
No, in this episode where Bryce showed Trinity his wee-wee.
Where was I at when he showed it to her?
Mom, we were watching the show together.
I didn't see him show it to her.
So anyway, free my sister.
It's small.
Free my sister. So anyway, Melanie.
But they say it's not the size, it's the...
What? They say it's what, Mama Star?
It's the motion in the ocean.
Is that true? Because you're supposed to be in timeout.
Don't ask Mama Star.
Okay. You're supposed to be in timeout.
Mama Star went back in timeout.
Please. I'm a size queen, honey. I like to be tortured.
Oh.
No.
Oh my God.
Everybody. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's not my
No, I don't.
No.
Wow.
You
Mama.
another KC in the mix.
Okay. Wow.
No. No. Oh my God. Can y'all look that up? Just our family knows what I'm talking about.
So you a dominatrix?
No, that is a really
dominatrix.
No.
What is going on?
Y'all have never heard of that?
What?
Hold on.
What you say though? I didn't hear you.
I'm a size queen, honey. I like to be tortured.
Who said that?
Okay, Nikki. You at some point. That's all you need.
They
Soundproof.
are. Oh, they is going in on you, honey.
Y'all know what? No, my God. Megan gonna say, I know that's right.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. That's not me. I'm not talking about me. I can't believe y'all don't know that. I cannot believe y'all don't know that.
Nikki.
No, I'm a size queen, honey. I like to be tortured. Wait a minute.
Somebody said, Nikki, I thought you were saved.
Okay.
No, this is from thank you. Capucine Devereaux. She is a trans activist and she anyway. Y'all know who I'm
Period.
She was Capucine was in y'all remember Taxi Cab Confessions? And she was talking about how she was going over to her man's house and she had to take some
I like a man that like to lay low.
And she was talking about how she had to take pills because his dingling was so big.
Okay, Mom. Now,
And the driver was just like, why would you, sleep with a guy whose penis is so big it hurts you? And she said her famous words were, I'm a size queen, honey. I like to be tortured. That is not my words. That is the great Capucine Devereaux. I cannot believe y'all do not know that. Do not play me, millennials. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm saying. I can't believe y'all. Anyway.
Wow. Nikki.Star.
Oh my God.
Said Nikki.Star at the door.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Do not play me. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Somebody said everybody is unhinged right now. Go ahead, Janelle.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Speak your truth.
Anyway, oh Lord. Anyway.
In front of your mom.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. Melanie and Anaya, they are talking, and Melanie is letting her know that she is starting to fall for Sincere and that she really likes him. And Anaya's just like, are you guys going to close off? And she was like, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to jinx it because maybe. And I'm just like, the producers are so messy. You got this girl talking about how she really likes this boy and how she thinks they're about to close off. And you know that Casa is tomorrow. They ate that. They ate that. I also love that the girls are encouraging Anaya to move on. Like, I love the fact that this whole episode, they were just like, listen, you need to explore. Because Casey, he wants to explore. You need to explore. And you need to really go out there and explore and do not hold back. Go after those men. Do what you need to do, girl, and go for broke. And I love the fact that she has a support system that is already not forcing her, but encouraging her to do that so that Anaya does not feel bad when she finally does. So I'm glad that she has the support right before Casa. I also feel like the way Casa was set up, production had to do that, or the girls, because I feel like the girls were too locked in. And I think production had to, in a sense, kind of break these couples up because the girls would not have given the Casa boys a chance, in my opinion. So while Anaya is getting advice from the girls, KC is getting advice from Sincere. Exactly. And Sincere,
they said this is way more confession. Wow.
And Sincere is talking to Casey about exploring. And he's like, well, I'm glad that, I got that out the way with Soul, because now I know that Melanie is what I want. And he was like, I always know that Melanie was what I want, but Melanie's my favorite ice cream. My favorite ice cream is chocolate chip cookies. Melanie is chocolate chip, right? But Soul is pistachio ice cream. And I never had pistachio ice cream before. So, I tried it. And I realized I don't like pistachio ice cream. I'm going to stick with my chocolate chip. And I'm just like, this is the worst advice. What are you talking about? Why does he speak in freaking parables? What is going on? My God, today, those two giving each other advice, they are going to be a terror in Casa. So they get a text. And guys, is this the first time? I feel like this is my first time in watching Love Island that I ever saw a cast hate getting texts. They hate getting texts and they hate when Ariana shows up. I remember people used to be so excited to see Ariana. I remember they used to be so excited to get texts. Now they get a text and they're just like, oh no.
Because this is the first cast that was married at first sight.
Maybe that's what it is. But I'm like,
Because
I can't
when you
believe
get
they
a
hate getting
text,
texts.
That means, they nervous that they may be broken up.
They hate getting texts and they hate when Ariana shows up. What is going on over there? This is such a this season is nothing like, there's nothing comparable to any other season. It's so odd. Oh, they get a text that it's a heart rate challenge, and non-lustful Kenzie is so excited to do some splits for the boys. She is doing all her leg lifts, getting ready to slam that clam on Corbin. So everybody's getting dressed and they're all so excited. The girls are twerking and crawling. The guys are gyrating and putting on their costumes because this is the heart rate challenge. This is what everybody is looking for. So as the guys are getting ready, Zach gets a text. He's like, boys. And he reads off the text and it lets them know that they need to pack their bags and get prepared. And then it stops right there. And then KC gets a text and he jumps over his bed to get the text. And it says, prepare yourselves because you're going to Casa Amor. KC lost it. Somebody on Threads was just like, KC is acting like this is his bachelor party.
Yeah.
KC was so excited. So the boys stop getting dressed and they start packing their bags because they are headed out to Casa.
People smooching, bumping and grinding, getting french fried and this and that, and he just going to sleep.
I just Snapchatted somebody. I gotta get.
What is going on with you?
I don't know who was, and it was a terrible angle. My God, today. Anyway, sorry for whoever got that. Anyway, so the guys leave for Casa.
Did you go to Casa? Because honey, woo,
I would have been KC Chow.
Okay.
So the guys head off to Casa. The girls are now going downstairs because they think that the guys are about to perform for them. So they are going downstairs. They're excited. They're sitting down and they're like, oh, what is this? And it's this huge box, this huge gift box. And as soon as they sit down, they're like, what is this? What is a gift for me? And they are so excited about this gift box. The front of the gift box drops and it's a screen. And it's all the guys at Casa sitting down, waiting to get danced on by the Casa girls. So the Casa girls come out and baby, they gave us a show because first of all, the girls were so excited. Then as soon as they saw the guys, they're just like, what is this? And then the first girl came out and they were like, oh my God. Like immediately the smiles left their face because they realized they're about to watch their men get lap dances and motorboated. And they had to sit there and watch. So the first girl is the Casa girls. I can't remember all of their names. I'm going to figure it out by tomorrow. The first girl comes out. 3 chocolate girls. They want KC to break. Amora, that's her name. She comes out and the guys are like, yes. Now, hold on, because we really have to get into this because I don't know. I don't know if the accusations are going to be able to hold up after this episode. And I will say, I never really got into the colorist accusations from him because here's the thing. Every light-skinned person is not colorist, guys. Okay. But I let it rock because maybe y'all saw something in Corbin that I did not see. But I'm focusing on how KC is going to act with Amora because we know he liked what he liked, right? And as soon as she came out, wait, was it her or the other girl? No, I think it was her or the other girl, but there's three chocolate girls 3 dark-skinned chocolate women on in Casa. And I think it was either the first girl or the second sister that came out, and Casey went, "That's that chocolate." Oh Lord. Anyway, so she's kissing, making out with the guys. She gets to Corbin. I thought that he was going to explode. I said, now wait a minute. Y'all told me that he was a colorist. The way he was gripping and grabbing up on that girl and the way he was sucking on her. I said, well, where is production? Because I don't. She had to like pull him back just a bit. He was gripping on that woman. I said the Jamaican jumped out. Amora had these. Maybe it's because she was, the first bombshell. But the way those men were acting with her, the way Sincere was shaking and looking at her, and then when she got up and walked away, Sincere was acting like he was going to run after her. I said, well, what is happening?
Honey, them men was having
what
a
is
time.
happening?
They had a great time.
Sincere's face just following her behind. I'm like, what is going on? But the way Corbin was gripping up on that girl, she couldn't even get up. I said, now hold on. Y'all told me he was a colorist. I think that he just wasn't on Anaya like that because Anaya is a nun. And as a nun myself, I understand. And I think that he was just trying to be respectful. But the way Corbin was on Amora, I said, colorist where? Colorist where? He wouldn't let that girl go. Honey. I was so busy waiting for KC to act a fool. I never expected for Corbin and Sincere to act like that.
Honey.
Sincere couldn't get himself together. He was shaking with her.
I said, Sincere, the way his eyes was looking, I said, you better go ahead.
The way he was like acting like he was going to get up and chase. I was chasing up. I said, oh, okay. But anyway, while this all was happening, KC is having a ball. I have never seen KC laugh this much. He's laughing, jumping, clapping. Yes. He's having a ball.
At Love Island. He has not had no fun yet.
He's having a ball now.
Yes, he is. Yes,
Next up is the Iranian.
And I ain't mad at it.
Next up is the Iranian chick, the Persian girl. And let me tell you something.
Before we go to her, the first girl, the nurse, what was her name?
Amora.
She said, I'm coming for my man.
Amora had them in shambles.
No, she was coming for KC. And she took Kate.
No, that's not. Yeah, you got the wrong person.
The nurse.
That's Tiana, I think. Yeah, Tiana from Inglewood.
Yeah. She said, I'm coming for my man. And she took him on there after she did everybody. She took him on that floor. And she let Anaya see, you sitting back. You sitting back.
Well, baby,
honey,
wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. The nun is going to show you a thing or two. Anyway, as soon as the Persian girl comes out, child, as soon as the Persian girl comes out, I'm just like, So here's the thing. Zach cannot win this show because if Zach wins, I think the cast has a great argument that this show was rigged. Zach, to me, knows too much about this show. The way that he is now the one making all these jokes about Corbin Chat GPT and Corbin being a robot. Odd, right? But also the way he kept on telling telling Kata that, what if a bombshell comes in? What if a bombshell comes in? There may be a bombshell. There may be a bombshell. I don't want us to, do too much because a bombshell may come in. And remember in my second and last live, I kept on saying, does he know somebody's coming in for him? Does he know that he knows this specific type is coming in for him? Because as soon as she walked in, he leaned over to Bryce and he said, I'm cooked. Because that's his type. As soon as she walked in, he knew. And she came right for him.
Yeah,
so
I'm just
him. So how did you know that a Persian girl was going to walk up on this show? How did you? Something. He can't win. He can't win. He was too obsessed about a bombshell coming in. all for this specific bombshell to enter the villa. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, I need my girl Kata to be free because while the Persian chick is kissing on Kata starts crying. And I'm just like, what we're not gonna do is cry over Zach. Like, let's tighten up. Let's stop embarrassing ourselves because we are absolutely not crying over Zach. Listen, I ride for the girls, but that right there, I said no. Especially, he's been so horrible to her for the past week. You should be angry at him way before Casa and ready to cut a rug, ready to slam your clam on something new. You should not be crying over that guy. That was the first time I was a little disappointed in Kayla. I was just like, absolutely not. Not over no Zach. The girls, another girl comes in and they're all this is not Caleb yet. So let me get back to Caleb. So the Persian bombshell, she makes her way to Corbin and they start making out and doing whatever. She walks away. Corbin tells the guys, I'm coming back with something. He said, I'm coming back with a new girl after this. And he doesn't realize that none of them know that the girls are watching. And Kenzie looks at the girls and she's like, oh my God. She was like, he's been there 10 minutes. And he's already saying that he's coming back with something. So now Kenzie is pissed. She's just like, oh, I'm done with him. Corbin is not who I thought he was. He can get with he wants to bring something back. Fine, it is what it is. She's over him. So fireworks when they all come together. Fireworks when they all come together. So now that Kenzie has watched Corbin act a fool, now she's ready to move on.
But
we'll see. We'll see. So Jaden comes in. White girl, blonde hair, blue eyes. Absolutely. They absolutely brought her for Caleb because Caleb zeroed in right on her. So they absolutely brought her for Caleb. But I'm just like, y'all keep on bringing blondes in for Caleb? Is that his type? Because it's not working out. And he doesn't approach them blondes like they're his type. But we will see. Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb.
Does he want a white woman?
That's what I wanted to say.
Because the way he was handling the black bombshells.
Okay, he was handling business. I said, you better go for what you
know. The way he was grabbing on Sydney and he bent her over.
He wasn't no cowboy. And they said, come here, cowboy. He said, here I go.
I said, oh, okay, Caleb.
Okay.
Then the girl that you were talking about, Tiara from Inglewood, she comes in. Tiara, do you know how to do hair? I said, Tiara, them braids is going to be fuzzy in 3 days. I hope you know how to do hair like Trinity. It's going to take Trinity a minute to do your hair. So I hope you can figure out how to do a little
Trinity ain't doing no hair. Trinity pissed.
Trinity done. But Tiara, she came in, the nurse. She absolutely said that she was coming for Casey, and Casey absolutely knew that she was coming for him because he said, yeah, now that's what I want. So we kind of already know what's going to happen there. So I didn't need the preview to let me know that KC and little Miss Inglewood was going to get it on.
He said, I'm coming for my man.
I will say, though, here's the thing. I loved Kanaya. I thought they were so cute. Casey had me rolling this episode because when Tiara from Inglewood left, Casey looked at the guys and he said, see, this is what life should be. He said, this is what life should be.
Yeah.
This is it. Casey, I hate the fact that Casey had such a good time. He was elated. He had a ball in Casa. So Trinity, my girl, cracked me up the whole episode. Now she got the ick. When she saw how Bryce was on the other girls, she said, oh, I got the ick. And when I get the ick, it's a wrap for you. I don't like him. I'm done. And I believe her. I think our girl got the ick. I think our girl really did get the ick, and I hope she gets away from him immediately. Then we enter Sydney, another black bombshell, and Caleb is having a ball, twisting her every which way, like kissing on her. I will say she absolutely hated kissing Bryce. All the bombshells hated kissing Bryce. Bryce can't kiss. Sydney's face after she kissed Bryce, and Bryce was like, oh, I think she bit me. And she's like holding her lip and just being like really grossed out by him. How do you get to 29 and you don't know how to kiss? Did he grow up in a cult? How do you not know how to kiss at 29? I'm a church kid, even I know what I'm doing. My God, today. My God, today. But Trinity also had me rolling because she was just like, oh, so I see they got a dupe of me. And then when the other girl came on, she was like, she's T. Trinity is such a girl's girl, but she's so pissed off about the situation. So she's complimenting the girls, but dragging the guys and hyping herself up. Not they got a dupe of me. Pretty dark-skinned girl with wavy hair. Yeah, they got somebody just like me. I love her. I just want to give her the money. Can we just vote to give it to one person? I love this girl down. Not they got a dupe of me. I love her. She is such good TV. Poor Anaya. I will say this. She was a lot more upset than I thought that she would be. Like, she kept on calling Casey and Corbin lame. And she was like, oh, they are such lame guys. And I'm like, it's a heart rate challenge in this Casa. Like, I get it, but I'm like, sister, y'all are not married. Y'all not even boyfriend and girlfriend. Y'all not even closed off. Like, Casey is doing too much. He is acting a plum fool in that villa. But Anaya was just so hurt. She was just like, oh, really, Casey? Wow. The boys are lame. They are lames. And I'm like, oh, my baby is really hurt. He really hurt her feelings. And the funniest thing is that the show keep on going from three people. They keep on going from Anaya, and she's sitting there like, the Casey. Boys are lame. Casey? Really? Really, Casey? Really, Casey? Then you hear Trinity dragging the guys. I got the ick. But also hyping up the girls. Oh, she's T. I'm nervous. She's T. Oh, they got somebody who looked just like me. Oh, ew, I can't believe he touching her like that. And then you have Melanie, cool, calm, and collected. And everybody's just like, oh, Melanie is she's regulating her emotions. Melanie is cool, calm, and collected because she's going to act a plump fool in Casa. She gonna make Mufasa cry. Scar, okay. I'm sorry, Sincere. Scar. She's gonna make Scar cry. Okay. Melanie, y'all talking about Anaya, do your big one. Melanie is going to give you a show. Melanie is who Casa is made for. Because she's sitting there, she's just like, where's my girl? Yeah, okay. She's just sitting there, she's just like, okay. I wish I could turn the channel. Oh, they're having fun over there.
She sound crazy.
Oh, okay. A man gonna do what a man want to do, right, ladies? Yeah. Melanie's going to cut up. She is going to be such great TV tomorrow. Melanie is going to cut up. She was not regulating her emotions. She's planning her get back. She's planning her get back because that's what they do. Her and Sincere are tit for tat. Tit for tat. So he want to kiss up on them girls and act like he can't control himself. Melanie, in her mind, she said, bet she is going to give us a show. She's good TV. That's why she's so chill, because she knows. She knows what she's about to do in Casa.
But you know what?
She's who Casa was made for. Good TV. Good TV. What were you going to say, Mom?
I want to say this. Okay, I was married, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my husband went to a pool party, and they had girls. There was a bachelor party or something. They had girls there, and he went there. I think they had on wet t-shirts. Girls had on wet t-shirts or whatever, and they was there. And I didn't have no problem with that, because I'm the baddest chick. But go there and have fun. Just don't, you know what I mean? Just don't take nothing, you know what I mean? Take it past that night. Just have fun, enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Come back to Big Mama.
What you got to clarify. What is
what
enjoying
I'm saying
yourself?
is all them girls there going crazy. All of them girls going crazy, but let them go out and explore. They'll come back.
But you're talking about a husband. These kids are dating. That's a
Yeah.
conversation.
They're not even dating. They're getting to know each other.
Well, they're getting to know each other to date. But regardless, you're comparing apples to oranges. That's a
Yeah, so what do you mean, like, have fun?
Like, enjoy yourself. They're men.
Sex?
No. Absolutely not.
But you're saying...
You're talking to a size queen. Honey.
Okay.
It's sex first. Everything's sex.
Lauren!
I know that's right.
Torture me. Tie me up and set it on fire.
I think that there's nothing wrong with touching. You can go to the strip club, do your thing. Like what they're
Yeah.
doing, I don't see a problem. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But I think
So your man could do a little tip drill.
Hello?
What is that?
When they put that
What
credit card down that ass, no ma'am. No ma'am. But
That's cussing.
but you can definitely make it rain at a strip club, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like that kind of stuff. You can touch, but don't go too far. I do agree with that. Don't
Mhm.
take it home.
Yeah.
Don't bring it home.
Yeah.
But be
Leave
very
it
mindful
there.
and be respectful. And I mean, all of those guys was 2 seconds from Finch frying all the girls, so that's a problem. They went,
Especially KC, child.
Casey and Corbin.
KC done French fried them.
Now Caleb had fun. We wanted Caleb to have fun because he hadn't had fun yet. Kenzie was literally not.
Caleb
Okay.
said, ladies, legs in the air.
Because at first I thought that I thought Caleb was a little, southern man, straight up southern,
Honey.
straight up blonde hair, blue eyes. Caleb said, "This is a nice Napoleon." Yeah,
Caleb had a ball. Caleb had a ball. So now, while the girls are watching, the guys get all excited because again, the guys don't know that the girls are watching, right? So they're having a ball. They're being honest. Corbin says he's already coming home with somebody else. They're all having a good time. Now Anaya is finally ready for war. She's just like, oh, I am going to show you, KC.
I want to see
You
her.
want to do it?
I
Then
want
we're
to
going
see.
to do it, KC. She is. She's mad.
I want to see.
Oh, my girl is going to surprise y'all tomorrow.
Are snooze fest. That's not true.
My girl is going to surprise
Her
y'all.
way of getting him back is by just telling someone else another fairy tale story.
No,
Nobody
watch.
feels like that.
Watch how she spreads it for them Casa boys.
But that's gonna.
You
be
think
an
that
ick.
Kenzie can clam
But that's
slam?
gonna be an ick for KC because KC gonna be like. So what was the problem? You saying I'm throwing away 3 weeks just by being with this girl, but you meet a boy for 5 minutes and all of a sudden you want to spread it open. That's not fair.
Yeah,
and I would agree with that.
KC.
Now, if you want to make him jealous and
Yeah, I think that's what she's gonna do.
and all that, by all means. But if you spread it wide and you do the
Lay
Kenzie
it low.
special,
No, she won't be. No,
you are
she's not.
something.
She's
And
not
fingering
chicken.
French fries.
What's it
Well,
called?
no,
French
but
frying.
let's also
She-
be clear,
Anaya's
Kenzie's
not
also
French-
having full-blown sex.
Yes.
You think she's having full-blown sex with Corbin?
Yes. Corbin are taking it down every day.
Yes.
They will show us.
That's why they have showed us between the toes.
No, but he said he's DJing her.
That's a
And she
lie.
said she's French
He's
frying.
putting that thing in from the back.
Yes.
But it's
Oh.
not.
And
This
honey,
is
the
thing.
first time they got together, she
And she's losing it.
Yes.
We have to talk. We have to talk. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, you're not considering my feelings. Well, you doing that, baby. You ain't a DJ.
Okay.
Ain't gonna do
So
too
it's
much.
not just the fingers, it's the
I'm
dingo.
I'm getting that thing straight up and down, raw and uncut, no spit.
Oh.
Hannah Pepe was a steak game. Not Kenzie the
Wait a minute,
Waterfall.
what is going
Thank
on?
you.
Who?
I don't know what she's talking about.
You do know last season when Pepe and Hannah was going to town and she spit on that thing for him to get it right. You all remember that?
No, I don't.
The Star family do. Trust me.
I
Give
just-
them a couple minutes to hop in them chats. Thank you.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Give
and,
me a couple super chats if y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Blow me up.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh.
I am so
and
sorry.
the Virgin and Anaya don't know what I'm talking about, but that's freaky stuff.
Watch my girl tomorrow. Watch my girl tomorrow. Yeah.
I bet
Play-
the super chats go up. I bet the super chats go up. I bet.
Watch my girl tomorrow. Anaya gonna show y'all. She
Show
gonna
us
show
what? Show
y'all.
us what?
She gonna show y'all. She gonna have she gonna have the bishop in his feelings. Yeah.
The bishop
Yeah.
is literally on a swing right now.
Oh my God. He's having
Is
so
the
much
bishop-
fun.
Is the bishop looking? He probably ain't even gonna watch this.
He's having so much fun.
Yes.
I'm into that.
And so now it's
Disney
time.
World.
So now it's time for the boys to perform for the bombshells. So the guys are getting ready. KC is practicing his stroke game.
Yes,
He's over there
was.
I
gyrating
remember
on the
hearing the
bed.
spit starting. Exactly. But them super
Oh,
chats ain't
God.
going up. I need to see them super chats. But
No.
but they know what I'm talking about. They know what's spit
Oh Lord. So anyway, the boys are getting ready to perform. They all go out there and they perform. KC is having,
Oh,
he's
she
lifted.
slapped some saliva on it
Oh.
for Pepe.
She sure
That's what it
did.
is.
Apparently, he's lifting the girls up. They're being twisted all away. Here's the thing: they were all doing a lot with Sydney. And I'm like, why are y'all treating Sydney like this? Sydney was getting the treatment from all the men.
Lauren, you
Corbin
got a
was-
super chat.
Lauren, you got a
sorry,
super
you got
chat.
a super chat.
Corbin was having a good time. Caleb is finally comfortable. I do feel like from watching Sincere's performance, I don't think that he's going to fold. I think he's going to be like, oh, it's just a challenge, right? But I think he's probably going to be good to Melanie.
He can't.
I think
do it
Sincere is
no
going to
more.
be good to Melanie. I don't know if Melanie is going to be good to Sincere, and
Yes, she is.
I absolutely
These
think
girls
that
ain't going with nobody, just like Shelly wasn't going with nobody.
you will never let Asa Shelley go. I think that Casey is absolutely going to play. We see a preview of him and the nurse making out. I think he's going to play. I think he's going to bring the nurse back. I think Kanaya is done, but I think that Melanie and Sincere may hold strong. I think that all of the couples, except for Melanie and Sincere, may actually be done after Casa. But we got a week of Casa, so who knows? Who knows? Also, Zach surprised me with Sydney. All the men really surprised me with Sydney. I don't know why they were just, listen, I'm not saying Sydney isn't gorgeous, but it was just like they could not get enough of that girl. The way they were like kissing her and grabbing on her. And I'm just like, what is happening here? Like they were really going after it with Miss Sydney. So anyway, the girls are upset because they watched the guys, get lap dances from all of the girls in Casa. And then they were waiting because they were just like, where are our guys? Like, are we not going to get any guys? And they're just like, oh, the guys are just going to get Casa? Where are the guys for us? And so they all got up and started making a grilled cheese sandwich. So they're sitting around eating and complaining because they watched the guys, go to Casa and have a time. And they're just like, where's our man? We cannot believe that this is happening to us. Kata is still crying over Zach. And Trinity was just like, they will cheat with a ham sandwich if they could. Please stop being upset about these men. They are not worth it. So I also feel like Trinity.
Oh, Trinity gonna play.
Yeah.
Trinity gonna play.
Laura got her super chats. But I think that Trinity and Melanie are going to play in that villa.
I think
Kenzie's gonna also.
Kenzie gonna
turn it up.
Yeah.
Kenzie gonna turn it up.
But here's the thing. I'm glad that the show did that, because if they did not show the girls, the guys in Casa, the girls would not have done anything. The girls would have acted like, they're 5 months pregnant. Absolutely. And, they would not have done anything. So I'm glad that the show showed them what those guys were doing. Production, you ate that.
Great job.
You ate that. Because the girls needed to see. If they did not see that, Kata's over there crying. Now she's ready. She's like, put it in my face.
I think
Kata's ready.
I don't think Kata's going to have
Mom, the girls are going to go on the tear.
Because that she's biracial, and both sides is about to come to town, honey. That freaky white side and that ghetto black side. Thank you. She about to have a good time. All 5 of the girls is about to do it. Anaya's going
to surprise you guys.
Anaya's not.
And no, she's not. And KC ain't even going to watch.
Let me tell you
KC
something.
ain't watching. He's so weird.
Little Miss Dottie Peoples is going to surprise you.
Sincere's gonna try, but he's gonna but he's gonna do the whole like, oh, I miss Melanie.
He is. That's exactly what I'm about to say. Sincere, the entire time at Casa, he's gonna act like he's trying to get to know the girls and just be like, they're not Mel. Yeah. They're not Melanie. I'm missing my girl. Yeah. While we're going to see Melanie taking everybody that she can to Soul Ties.
For sure.
Okay.
Mama gonna play.
And she's gonna also allow that to be her quote unquote revenge for the soul thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
she's gonna. I want you to explore, so I was exploring. Like, you cannot get mad at me. So
okay, I know this is not a part of your. This is not a part of your set. And I do apologize for taking you off. But now that I got the girls going in the chat and I'm starting to get my super chats, I'm feeling very, very bold. I want to know. I want the Star family to tell me, who do they think is going to bring someone back, and if who?
Well, I'll go first. Casey is bringing somebody back.
Which one?
Casey is bringing Inglewood back.
I agree. Do you think his couple, Anaya, is going to have someone?
Anaya is bringing somebody back.
No, I think they're going to do fighting.
They're going to do the Donnie and
yes,
they're going to do that type of drama.
Anaya is going to bring somebody back. Casey is going to bring somebody back. Then they're going to have a conversation in the speakeasy and be like, oh, this is what you want to do? Well, Casey, this is what you decided to do. Sure. And they're going to go back and forth. Then they're going to lock back in.
For sure.
But he had to bring the dog out of her.
That's what they needed to. He needed to bring the dog out of her. And she needed to show him that she got that in, because that's what he liked. Because him and Sincere are the same thing. They are the same thing.
I ain't never seen him.
They said the Alana Casa girls already getting canceled.
Yeah, I saw that. They said that they got a video of her.
She said the N-word.
Yeah, they got a video of her saying some slur. I don't think that Bryce is bringing anybody back. I think that Trinity is absolutely bringing somebody back.
Star family, if you guys are about to do, all these different TV shows, wipe the internet of your things. If it's because it's really taken away from the experience. And also, don't be racist.
Bryce is not going to bring anybody back. Trinity is going to bring somebody back. They said Corbin
is bringing back Miss Persian.
Corbin is bringing back anybody that he can. I don't think that Corbin is bringing home Persian. I think that Zach is going to bring home Persian. I think that
I got the chat going.
I think that Corbin might bring home one of the chocolates.
I'm the good
and shock y'all all. I think that all the guys except for Sincere and Bryce are bringing somebody home. I think that all the girls except for, I think that all the girls are bringing a guy. I think the shocker, everybody's ready for Casa because the guys are going to act out. I think the shocker with Casa is that it's going to be the girls that act the fool. I think that is going to be the shocker, because while because you know the Casa Amor is right next to the OG villa, so they could hear them having a good time. So the girls start getting upset and they're like screaming "F you." Kenzie is just like "F you, F you," and she starts doing her splits. What is wrong with that girl? Even angry, she does a split. So she starts doing her splits, and I think the twist for this audience will be that the way we expect the guys to cut up, the girls are going to be the ones that cut up. And I am absolutely here for it. So we get a preview of tomorrow's episode. And tomorrow's episode, Casey is going for broke with Inglewood. He is taking her down. And then we see Ariana letting the girls know that it's 12 guys that are here to meet them. So the guys got 6 girls, but the girls got 12 guys for Casa. I only seen one that I think could be good for Anaya and Trinity. I didn't see enough. And no shade casting. Y'all don't be doing Casa Boys right. I feel like the UK gets it right. I don't feel like sometimes with the black ones, the UK, their black bombshells eat men and women. America be struggling sometimes. Like, we haven't had a good bombshell since Cinco. We need, was he a bombshell?
Who?
I think Cinco was a bombshell. We haven't had a good black male bombshell since Cinco. And y'all got to go back to the drawing board because he was it. He was it. What was he a bombshell? Was he OG? Let me know. But I think that Cinco was a bombshell. But I don't know. The guys that I saw for Casa, and I'm just like, we need somebody that's going to make the girls be like, yeah, this is much better. I don't know. It was a lot of alabaster in there. We need some. Oh yeah, Cinco. So Cinco was a bombshell. That is the best black male USA bombshell I've seen. They need if they are not on Cinco's level, do not cast them. Cinco had the girls in a tizzy. Cinco hit that villa and was immediately in the love triangle. That's how bad he was. That's what we need. We need Cincos. We need a whole Casa of Cincos. If y'all are not going to do it on that level, keep them boys. Keep them boys.
I seen a tall black man in there though. That was.
It's one. Trinity and Anaya got to share.
Oh no, that's not true. It was 2. I seen 2.
2 dark-skinned brothers.
I saw 2 dark-skinned brothers and a couple.
Well, who said everybody wanted a dark meat?
Ooh, thank you.
You ain't never liked nothing light. So what are you talking about?
You don't know what I like,
girl.
2 virgins. 2 virgins.
Everybody likes an OG. That's all I have to say. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into
because you said a lot tonight, honey. Oh, you said a lot tonight, NikkiStar.
Everybody saw. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
NikkiStar said
y'all. We have all watched Taxi Cab Confessions, even when we shouldn't have been watching. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Let me give my super chats first. Megan, thank you for the super chat. Cha-ching. Megan said Casa is all week. I hope they do daily streams. Me too. The girls are gonna cut up.
I need them to be vlogging.
Them girls are gonna cut up. Fifi said first time being able to catch a live. Usually replay gang, but wanted to say that I always love your anthropological. Ooh. Tongue twister. Takes.
That's a big word for Elmo.
That's a big word for Elmo. Love from the UK. Oh, thank you. I love my UK family. Thank you so much for the super chat. Mwah. Love you. We got another super chat from Just Jonda. Just Jonda said, Sinfasa looks like Harlem Nights seeing sunshine. He sure did. I was waiting for him to pick up a phone and say, tell your mama I'm not coming home anymore. The way the men were tossing Sydney around, I said, oh. Let me find out that Sydney is everybody's type. My God, today. Thank you, Just Jonda, for the super chat. Love ya. Sydney was upset. LMAO. We remember, child. the North remembers. Jojo, thank you so much for the super chat. Love ya. Jojo said I wanted to forget, but I remember. And they're talking about Cinco.
They're not. They're talking about Hannah. Thank you.
They're talking about Hannah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the Cinco love triangle. My God, today.
Cinco love triangle was something else, and I actually watched him and Cache after the villa.
I remember that was.
I was into it.
No,
let me
tell you something. Lauren Starr, she was heated. She wanted to be in that love triangle with Cinco.
Because I would have took Cinco.
You would have took Cinco down.
I would have did the Hannah start. Thank you.
Child. Let me tell you something. I would have left with Cash Cinco. I don't know why Cash was fun. I don't know why Cache waited.
He had a little, slow.
Yeah, he was a little country bumpkin, a little slow. Ain't nothing wrong with a little slow black man.
Yeah.
He was it. Big Sink was it. And oh my God, they got me when they used to put their do-rags on together. Oh, I ate that up. Nikki,
I hated that.
I love that they put on each other's do-rags. Yeah. And then they had that. No, when they had the matching do-rags, I said, that was so hot. I loved it.
A do-rag with my man.
Yes.
Insanity. That is crazy. No, ma'am. You got some crazy Adunde love in that house.
Oh no!
No way, Jose.
Me and my man, when we were in do-rags. Yeah. Oh yes.
No, thank you.
Yes.
No.
That's how you get the best wave. The best wave
stuff going on in.
Oh, me and my king.
That house is that's
let me tell you something. Me and my dark chocolate king. We put on do-rags together.
Peace reflection.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Peace reflection. Yes, especially when I got my middle part and I got my waves on swim. Yes, we were in do-rag together.
And
yes.
It's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute.
I'm putting on his do-rag. He putting on my do-rag. Black love. Black love.
And then you pull open. It's cute.
No. I don't do, no. We don't do cute dinglings over here.
I know, Hunty. Hey, you let us know.
We do anacondas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waddle said, just found out that most of Anaya's exes are lighter than a paper bag. Don't be shocked by who Anaya goes for. Oh, you never know. You never know. Thank you so much, Waddles, for the super chat. Love ya. Cha-ching. Thank you all for the super chat. And again, super chats are great because it is a way for me to see your comments first. Because we got a lot of people in here. We have almost 600 people in the chat. I need to see 1,000 likes. Please make sure you like the video. Liking the video helps your girl grow in the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you like the video, hype the video, share if you care. And thank you for supporting me. Storm is my number one said the Casa boys did not look promising, or is it just me? I didn't see all of them. Does anybody have a picture of all of the Casa boys? I only saw that little clip, and I saw one in the one in the red shorts looked like he was doing a little something. I don't know, child. Emelina said, I knew Corbin would go crazy in Casa, but I didn't think it would take him all of 3 seconds. Kinsey was shocked. Here's the thing. I was not shocked by Corbin because him and Kinsey are just lust, right? And the one thing that kept him together was a secret, right? Was them doing everything in hiding. Them being broken up by America, all that did was make the attraction grow even more, right? And so what was really fun for them was the sneaking around, you know. Yeah. Kinsey really liked when Corbin made breakfast for Melanie and then showed her a pancake in front of Melanie. Like how
the cat and mouse,
how other people reacted to their relationship is what made that relationship so fun for them. But now that they're coupled up together, now that Melanie doesn't care because she has who she really wanted, now that, you know, they're together and out in the open and everybody knows about it, the thrill is gone.
Yeah.
Right? There's no more, you know, Buck and Damsel sneaking around on the plantation. They're out in the open and nobody cares. It's like, okay, it is what it is.
Telling him before he left, I need you just to, pursue me and kiss me first. I feel like I have to kiss you first. And all that. He said, okay.
Yeah, the thrill is gone. So nobody cares anymore. And so now it's just like, ugh. We got to sit here and act like we like each other. They don't like each other outside of lust. Indigo said, after this, every girl should keep a guy after Casa. I think that's what's going to happen. Just John has said Caleb knows he can risk coming back alone. He can't risk coming back alone, especially once he sees how many men they have to choose from. Yeah, he's absolutely going to bring home the blonde or the Persian chick.
As he should.
Khalil said they need men on reserve because they already know they didn't bring in a bombshell. They need to take their destiny into their own hands by bringing in new men, period. None of the OGs pursued them. I feel like this batch of the women bombshells, they are going to go after those boys. They are going to go after those boys. Casey is definitely coming back with that nurse. Jessica said, Anaya is definitely in the top 3 for some of the guys, just by Ayana is definitely in the top 3 for some of the guys, just by their reactions. Yeah, Sincere liked her too. But I think Sincere is going to play it cool. Watch the other guys have fun, participate in the challenges, but not really chat with the girls. And the whole time he's with the girls, he's going to be talking about Melanie, right? I think that Zach is going to participate in the challenges, have fun with the Persian chick on the side, but he's also going to watch Casey like a hawk because everything that Casey does, he is bringing it back. Bryce is also going to have fun in the villa, but the thing about it is the girls are not attracted to him because he's a terrible kisser. So he won't have an option to bring back. Caleb is going to have fun. He's going to bring somebody back. And I think that's it. But I think that Sincere is going to be on his best behavior.
Yeah, Sincere.
And Zach is going to be the gossip.
Have fun there. When he goes back, he's going back to Melanie.
Yeah.
And Melanie going to try to do her thing.
But he's going to be loyal to her until he sees how she cuts up in Casa.
No. Because she's going to say to him, Sincere, you done had a bombshell and all this and that and that and this. They already confessed their love or whatever. She's going to have fun, and that's going to, step him up because he's going to see now that there are options for her because there were no options for her before, and he was okay. He saw that. He knew that when he went, she didn't want nobody else. But when he see her in Casa, he's going to step his game up. But I don't feel like they're going to be with other people.
Okay. Corbin is going to play outside and inside of the challenges, and he's going to bring somebody back. Kenzie is going to play as well and bring somebody back. Magic in the Hampton says, I want to know if the girls think Kenzie is as weird as we do watching her. Because if I was in the villa, she would be stressing me out and pissing me off with her voice and splits. The splits have to be a coping mechanism because I cannot believe
what
she was doing those splits because she was angry. It was so weird. Jennifer said, the Ilana girl with the angel wings is weird. Letting the first 3 guys touch you, but not Casey, Corbin, Sincere. Weird. I think the guys picked up on that. And I don't think that Corbin liked it. I think he knew what was happening there, and I don't think he liked it. And for me, you're a bombshell. What do you mean? Oh, I won't do this and I won't do that. Get off the island. You're a bombshell. You're supposed to hoe it up. You can't be a bombshell and be chased. What are we doing? And you're only chased with the colored guys. Okay. Nonsense behavior said, and I don't want to see none of the girlies sleeping in soul ties to respect their coupling. I don't think we will, child. I do not think we will. Pink Elephant was up, said, what about when they were screaming F you? Do you think the girls at Casa are going to take that as a threat or a motive to go harder? I think the Casa girls were already coming in going harder. I think that, and here's the thing, the Casa girls always go hard because this is the second leg of the game. And if you get a guy, if you're able to break up a coupling and get this guy, you are that much closer to the money.
Yeah.
So the girls that come in, the Casa girls and guys are always coming in and not playing. They are not going to be like Soul. They are not going to take it easy. They are going to break up that coupling because the money is that much closer. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer said, yeah, I think purposefully going out of your way in a challenge where everyone kisses everyone to only say no to a select few of them was just odd. Yeah, I don't think anybody's bringing her back. She acted really weird to the black guys. And Corbin saw that. He was like, you want us to respect you, huh? I think they're going to have that chat. I don't think she's coming back. Khalil said, I hope the OG guys know once the couples are split, they usually go with the women. And Casey talking about trauma when Anaya could have judged him and been an elitist. Now choices are available. See, the thing is, Casey, like Zach and Sincere are red-pilled, right? And Bryce. So what KC is doing, we talked about the last slide, he is going to like make her feel bad, Anaya feel bad for being the princess. That's why he rolled her eyes when he said it, because he can't fathom that being the life of a woman, especially a black girl, right? So he's like, princess where, right? So he can't do that. Remember, even when they had the conversation, she says, I'm a princess, I'm looking for my prince. And he was just like, well, he was like, well, we're not, this is a different time. We're not going to put our coats down to cover a puddle for you to walk. Why say that? Right? He's already, trying to cut down her desires and letting her know. Casey? Yeah, and letting her know that what she wants is not of importance. And then Anaya feeds into that and goes, oh yeah, I understand. No, you have your standards. Keep those standards. Don't try to reason with the guy about what you want because you like that guy. Yeah, you're already changing yourself and editing what you want to appease him. So he's already won.
No, she should have said, well, you're not the guy.
Yeah, well, we're not compatible because that's what I want. I want a guy. You don't have to do that, but I want you to want to do that for me.
Carry on, soldier.
Carry on. Not just be able to say, yeah, I agree with the FU comment, but then I remember that the 6 girlies almost tussled with the Casa girls. So par for the course. I think if being led by Trinity, the Casa girls will be safe. I don't think the Trinity is going to let the Casa girls come in and the girls be nasty to them. Trinity will get them together and be like, tighten up. They didn't do anything. Blame the guys. Because if you've noticed the entire time, the girls are trying to like feel some sort of way about the Casa girls. And Trinity is just like, no, let's stay focused on the men. Those are who we're with. She made sure to get them back on track. Jennifer said it's one thing if Alana wanted to keep it classy, like she said, but with all of the guys. But she most certainly did not. Yeah, that was odd. And I think that's going to get her left in Casa. She will not be entering the villa.
Well, Alana got put off, didn't she?
No, she's the one with the wings. The one that moved respectfully when they came to the black guys.
Oh, well, they said that she said something about didn't they say she said the N-word?
I think they were talking about her. And if so, good. She doesn't want to be rid of her. No, she might still be there. We don't know until tomorrow. Lady said, well, I'm excited for the girls to get 12 bombshells. I was a little bored of the extended bombshells intro for the boys. I expected them to speak. Oh, wait, what's the extended? I didn't get that. I didn't see that. Mama, can you give me some iced tea, please? I keep on asking. Co-host?
Sure. It's no iced tea.
There is some iced tea. Okay. We got a regular iced tea. We got a raspberry iced tea.
We don't have no more than regular. I don't know.
Who drank the raspberry?
The raspberry is in here.
That's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at this picture. I can't really see the guys. Where is the extended Love Island? Oh my God, it's already all over threads that girl and said a slur.
I told you.
Oh my God.
I seen it. They said that they was getting rid of her.
Lord, they got a video of her.
Yes, I was trying to tell you that. You said no.
That's the girl in film school.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yep, she won't be back.
Okay, so we got the bombshells. They didn't give us the Casa boys.
She won't be back.
Yeah, I didn't see anything except for the Casa boys.
BC Nick said she's going.
Ciao. Cameron said no shade, but I'm not impressed with the Casa girls. I will say they photograph very well. They photograph very, very well. But I don't think these girls are taking anybody away from their coupling. I don't.
Me either.
I feel like Little Miss Persia and Tiara,
are
the only ones that have a shot.
That's what I think. And I am,
and that's it.
But I think that
whoever Caleb chooses,
Anaya is gonna fight for him. She's gonna fight for Casey.
We're gonna see, child.
She's going to fight for KC.
We're gonna see.
Okay.
Joe Job said, and they only expected the black woman to dance, and the other girls just got to enjoy it. Tells us the time. Charles said, Tiara coming in talking about KC is her man. How you watch everything that went down and say that's your man? Well, here's the thing. At this stage, those girls are coming in for the money. They're coming in for the money. She got to break up that coupling so she can probably touch that 100K. Hey, Jessica. Jessica said they definitely were sexualizing the black women, but also the black women led with what they have as well. But yeah, it's always them having to perform, and the white girls minimal work for attention. That Alana girl was very weird. I'm like, how are you a bombshell? And you're like, oh, I'm keeping it classy. That's not a bombshell. That's not a bombshell. The bombshells this season, really weird. Stacy said Kenzie's dropping into a split after shouting F you to the Casa girls was so ridiculous. It made no sense. And can I be honest with you? It was awkward. It was like the splits were hurting her. It was just very awkward to watch. Khalil said, I'm so happy Casa is here. Me too. I feel like Anaya, Jen, Soul, Kata, and Trinity were being held captive by production. I didn't mention Kenzie and Melanie because they got what they wanted. The girl's going to show out. The girl's going to show out. I'm so proud. Wavy said, I'll take the debauchery over the boring hellscape we've had so far. Same. Listen, love would have been fine. The cast ain't giving it. Give us mess. A Wonderful Life said, I'm like, why so many black women in Casa? Anyways, when they didn't give the OGs the time of day, they brought all of these black women because they got to tempt Casey. Those black girls are for Casey. Each and every last one of them. And one of them will make him fold. I think the nurse has a shot. Indigo said the girls need to have a hot girl summer and not take these boys seriously. Listen, if Kenzie is leading it, if Trinity is leading it, it'll happen. Lolo said, I'm ready for Casey and Anaya to part ways. It's time. This never-ending circular hypothetical argument is irritating. They're better off as friends. And that may actually be it. Danny said, Mama Star, I'm going to have to disagree with you about KC. She loves that boy. She loves that boy. Destiny said, in KC's words, this is a lustful show, so why are people concerned that the black Casa girls were objectified? Did you expect them to act like a nun? I am confused. Red said, Anaya was never fine with him exploring. She pulled him away from Soul when they were chatting. She gets anxious every time. I will absolutely agree with you there. My only issue is that when she asks him up front, Casey never answers, like sincere. He's like, you have nothing to worry about. Casey, do you want to explore? You have nothing to worry about. Casey, do you want to see if you can have something with somebody else? You're my number one. You're the only person that I want to be with. You have to ask him the same question several times before you get a real answer from him. I don't like that. Because now you're trying to be slick. And you're trying to be slick. It's not because you don't want to hurt her feelings. It's because you don't want her to get away. Like Casey, just like Sincere, wants to keep their Zach too, and Bryce wants to keep their girls right here and go explore. And the reason why they want to keep them right here is because when and if they explore, if it don't work out, they want to make sure they can get their girl back. That's not fair to the women. That's my only issue. That is my only issue. You cannot reassure them that they're okay when you really want to explore, because if this exploration works out, she's done for. And that's not fair to her. She's playing the game as well. So let her have some options just in case. But then if she wants to have options, hello, Zach, now it's a problem. Now it's a problem that she wants to explore. The guys aren't being fair. Heather said Sean should have stayed and been with Parmita, and they would have been Parmesan. Khalil said, I don't think KC was being transparent. A simple, we're open, so I'm willing to explore anyone new would have been fine. He wants to experience her, thinking he's dedicated to her when he may not be. Here's the thing, because he knows that's how girls like Anaya are. Because if you are somebody that is seeing, like if you are a guy, the guy that Anaya wants to be with is not a guy who wants her and somebody else. Anaya wants to know that she's wanted by you and that she's the only one that you want. If Anaya finds out that the guy that is also pursuing her is pursuing multiple women, Anaya will pull back. And Casey has got her to get here. He doesn't want her to go back to square one. He likes where they're at. Like even in bed, when she turned around and he was joking with her, he was like, no, turn back around. We're going to have fun tonight. I hate the fact that they're cute, but he was like, no, turn around. No. So,
yes,
he's
turn around.
He's put in work to, and.
But I tell you one thing, he got to tell her to turn around no more.
Oh no, she's done. She's
not done.
You don't think they're done?
No.
Hannah said Kenzie couldn't keep her legs closed the whole episode. Well, mother was getting French fried. Wavy said Casey and Sincere aren't the same because Casey was up front with Anaya at first, and tonight he downplayed in the middle, but Sincere has been a liar the whole time. I'll give you that. Sincere ain't told the truth yet. K235 said it's clear Anaya wants this relationship to last outside the villa. Her and Melanie absolutely believe that they're going to be on double dates with their guys.
Yes.
Like they have planned a life outside of the villa with these boys. And I'm like.
And she's coming back for her man. Mm-hmm. Especially when she see this chick is on her man.
Yep. She does. She wants this relationship to last outside the villa. That's why she keeps pressing to find out if Casey is as serious about them as she is, and he's not, because Anaya came on this show to really find a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Now, listen, this happens a lot on Love Island. Not often. A lot of times you get gamers and people who just want to be on TV and people who want to, become influencers. But then every now and again, you get somebody on the show who is actually there for love. And Anaya is one of them. But Keeney in Boat said, why is she exploring with a cowboy who she doesn't like, though? Are you talking about Kenzie?
Mm-hmm.
Because a cowboy is who she's going to end up with. Corbin is the right now. Jessica said, Zach could care less about Kata, in my opinion. He is weird for the way he spoke to Kata. He needs to find his man respectfully or go back home to his girl, because he definitely has a relationship. Something is up with him.
Who?
Zach. He's very, very odd. I don't know if he's talking to somebody. I don't know what's going on, but the way he switched up on Kata is redonkulous. Joe Jobs said, how dare she give him the time of day after I dared her to do it? Zach probably. Yeah, you told Caleb to pull her. You told her that you shouldn't have closed off and that you both should explore. And you explored, but nobody wanted you. You can't say the same for Kata. And what you do? Get mad at her. Not even mad at Caleb, who said, do you want me to approach her differently, or should I went about this whole situation differently? Oh, no, mate, it's nothing wrong with you. It's her I'm mad at. Why are you mad at her? He pulled her for a check. At your request. Yasmin said, Kata does not take any mess with women, and I'm going to need her to be the same with Zach.
Okay.
I agree.
Because she the first one to say, well, I don't take that from women.
Mm-hmm. Indigo said, do you think Zach and Bryce know that the coupling with black women on the show will take them far? Zach is so calculating. He is weaselly. I would not put it past him, especially. Here's the thing. I think after season 6, all men knew that. I think that the men who come on the show are very aware that if you get with the popular black girl, you may not win the show, but you're going to win in life.
Because she's going to take you to the promised land. Dog.
That black woman is going to make sure you eat. Her fan base is going to make sure you eat forever. So I think the men are getting hip to it. And we talked about that last season. I was just like, oh, the guys are going to start coming in for the monoracial black girls because of the fan base that gets behind these women every season. It is a very profitable fan base. So I knew that was going to happen. I'm not sure if Bryce is doing that because he's
weird.
He's weird, but he also psychs himself out because, again, he's intimidated by Trinity's type. And that's not her fault. That's his insecurity. And that's why I'm just like, I hope she falls for a bombshell because she deserves better. Horses in Vogue, Par said, anyone catch Bryce say, I can't watch this when a bombshell was dancing on Zach? Bryce, maybe you need to go watch this from the villa with the girls. Child, if it was the other way around, Bryce would have swam over there to make sure nobody got to his man. Charles said, not Mama Star's ex. Child. Ice Macchiato said, KC said he was surprised because Bryce has tried to explore. Here's the thing. Bryce can explore. He's not, the girls are not feeling him. They are not feeling Bryce in this villa. For some reason, it's not just his kissing. He's not landing. He's not landing with the girls. Donnie said, I'm sick of KC trying to make Anaya look crazy.
So he's going to run back and try to get back with Trinity.
He's definitely going to try to run back and get back with Trinity. But I think when Trinity said she got the ick, I believed her. I believe my girl. I think she's going to, and let her type pay her attention. I think Bryce is cooked. But Donnie said, I'm so sick of KC trying to make Anaya look crazy.
KC.
Listen. I don't know. I think
he's trying to make her look stupid. He's on there on the game.
He's sexually frustrated. Look how he takes that nurse down in the preview. Here's the thing. I think KC might have his fun in Casa and then try to make it work with Anaya because he's also playing the game. But I think Tierra from Inglewood, I don't think she'd want to play with. We're going to see. Be Yourself said, KC wants to win the money. True. I have a feeling whoever wins is taking all the money. It will be the dumbest thing if he does that. Because he's probably going to say, well, Anaya, you don't need it.
No, he's not going to say that. He's a gentleman, guys. Now he done some.
We'll see. Hey, Bree. Bree said Casey didn't even say that. Bryce twisted his words because he didn't even bring up him and Trinity. He just said his couple, along with Kata and Zach, were solid. Then Bryce said, "Why not us?" Oh, really? Because you explored. Oh. Thank you for the clarity.
Yeah,
Deborah said,
trying to take my boy down, but he ain't going.
That's your baby. Good. Deborah said, hopefully the Casa guys look good. The only good looking guy was Sean. Red shorts look like he was doing a little something, but I haven't seen anything else with them Casa boys.
Now it looked like he was on a little something.
Okay, I haven't seen anything. I have not seen anything. I would love to see like all of them. They're probably going to make us wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jennifer said, no one else says this. I think the cast just make up their own code words every year. You know what? You're probably right. Because French fries was odd. Hey, Black Healer. Black Healer said Google AI states made that up. It means snack instead of going all the way. Oh, this is a kinsism. Okay. Ugh. Weird. All Day Finesse said Tierra a bad John baby. Her and Casey, yeah, hold that space for them. Listen, Casey gonna have a good time with her. She did not come to play. She said, I'm here for KC. That's what I came in here for.
But see, they're going to open up a can of whoopee. Because she's not going to let Casey go that quickly.
All right.
She's not going to let him go that quickly. And then y'all can say whatever y'all want and the princess this and the princess that. But she's not going to let him go that quickly.
I don't know.
Okay. You don't have to know.
I don't know.
You don't have to know.
Because what if there's a guy that comes in Casa that really likes her and treats her the way that she wants to be treated, and suddenly Casey ain't on her mind no more?
He's phony.
Well, you know, the Casa people, they have an agenda, and their agenda is to get that money.
If you believe that, you believe anything.
I love y'all. Cameron said, I remember that Addison. Thank you. Of Taxi Cab Confessions. Thank you, Cameron. Cameron always come in with the same. Oh, thank you, Cameron. I never heard that before, Janelle. That's why Janelle said, why do you remember that though, Nikki? I had never heard that before. And all of my friends at the same time, we all watched that episode. Everybody came back to school the next day to talk about that episode. Like, what does that mean? The Galactic said, Nikki, take me out the group chat. I love y'all.
Okay.
I love y'all. All Day Finesse said, they said, KC, you leaving here with something. You know what would be so messy? If KC come back with 2 bombshells. Has that ever happened? If KC comes back with 2 bombshells.
He's not that kind of guy.
Yeah, okay. Fifi said they picked their strongest soldiers for Casey. They sure did. They taking that boy out. Khalil said, could it be the vote? Does Corbin knows he's not going anywhere with Kinsey? I don't think he was really interested in her, but he would have stayed with her to win Love Island. Well, yes, I think that is that as well. Because I said that once Corbin realizes that America does not like him coupled up with Kinsey, that he was going to start acting weird. Because Corbin's a bombshell. And Corbin's here to win the money. Now, he thought that America would eat up the fact that he's with the blonde hair, blue eyed. He thought he was getting America's sweetheart. And he realized America ain't like that. He's good on Kinsey. Corbin's coming back with somebody. And he will not care about Kinsey's feelings. Jessica said Corbin top 3 were the white girls, though. But he did enjoy himself regardless. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Black Healer said, yes, he knows because his brother was a contestant. So, yes, he knows, but the other Islanders were not aware that it was a game. Yeah, Zach is moving too obvious for me. Cameron said, yeah, Nikki, I had the same thought in my head about Zach. I think that Zach is a producer plant. And if that's true, then production is absolutely sloppy. Yes. The Curvy Sage say, yeah, the AI comment about Corbin. Yep. Like, how would you know that? You have not been saying that the whole time. As soon as we start saying that in our live chats and on threads and on social media, now all of a sudden you're saying that? No. No. Naima said, does Mama Star want Anaya to be in pain? OMG. Yes. KC can explore, but also, yes, Anaya explore. Please, I really hope she does. Anaya will explore. She's going to make that boy hurt. I can't wait to see what my girl does. Charles says, out of all the Casa girls, the Persian one took my breath away. She just had that aura similar to when Kata came in. I think they all ate, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to break up these couplings. We'll see. But I think that Kinsey and Corbin are done. James says, Zach was keeping track of time. He created a problem the moment Casa was going to happen. You are right. And he was already talking about the bombshells.
Who?
Zach.
Yeah.
You are right, James. Wavy said, I really like that Corbin stayed cool on Alana. He's a playboy and he might be AI, but he's been one of the more straightforward and honest OG guys. Honest of the OG guys. I will give him that. Sophie Chatsalot said, I don't want any of the couples to survive. New couples, please. If that happens, it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Hey, Naima. Naima said the way Gabe and B said Corbin and Kinsey were the most likely to not make it. Because it's all us. Chu said, Casey saying Kinsey's out the window. These men are so sickening. A mess while Kinsey is watching. Now, here's the thing, guys. Do you think that they're going to be able to watch the girls watch them at Casa? Because the girls know that if they're watching the guys, that the guys are going to watch them. So the girls already have a heads up. Do you think that they're going to show the guys, the girls watching the guys at Casa? That might be the twist we need. Shar said, Kata, sucking the tears. You were in the hideaway, and this man was asking about bombshells afterwards. Wrap it up, sweetie. Yeah. Heather said, can you imagine Gabe in Casa? Oh my God. Gabe would have lost it. But the thing about it is, Jen wouldn't have cared. Because Jen is going to be choking on everybody's chicken in that villa.
Okay.
So the Casa wouldn't have broke up anything because they're freaky twins. Hannah said, the way he said, I'm coming back with something. He considers women objects to possess. That's 22. Naima said, I'm not going to lie. I'm okay with Kata crying a little bit because she gave up the cat. I would cry too. And it was horrible. I know she didn't enjoy herself. I don't think that it even happened. I think that he couldn't rise to the occasion and they just lied about it. I feel like once she gets mad at him, I think we're going to find out. I think she's going to give us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Zora said, I'm surprised it took Trinity this long to get the ick because I've been had it with Bryce. Again, we've had the ick for a long time because we get to see things that she doesn't. Now that she's seeing stuff that we would see. Now, listen, Trinity is watching our perspective and now she's done on him. Had she had our perspective from the beginning, she would have never even entered into anything with that man.
Period.
Wavy said, when Trinity said, I got the ick, I said, it's about damn time because what she's been with Bryce, why has she been with Bryce so long, child? I don't know why Trinity has been there. BC said, I think the blonde bombshell is the best out of the blondes, but that's not really saying much. You know what? That's going to be another blonde that is not going to thrive at this villa. That's the craziest thing, that the blonde girls are not getting like any play. The blonde people in general are not eating in Love Island. Ciao. Sophie said, I wondered about that too. He seemed interested in the black girl. You know what? Corbin might be, sexually attracted to black women, but just, like a Kinsey, would date and marry somebody white or pursue somebody white.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, but that's the South. That's the South. All day finesse said, what Monaleo say? You never supposed to put your purse on the ground, but I'm slamming this coin purse on the concrete. Oh, I love her. Anaya, Trinity, and Kata get active. I'm telling y'all, the girls are going to be the ones. The girls are going to show up. I cannot wait for tomorrow's first look. And I cannot wait for the guys to watch it. Kaylee K. And the thing about it is the girls know the guys are going to watch. So they're going to be extra messy. Callie said he's looking scrawny and she wants none of it. Oh, she's over it. She's over it. Destiny said it seems like Trinity is the only one that likes his kisses. I think she's forcing it. And I think when she fully gets from under him, she's going to be honest about that. Lolo said Casey wants to have fun. Anaya wants a man that is absolutely obsessed with her and her alone and that wants to be on lockdown. There's nothing wrong with either. I agree. Hannah said Casey wasn't heaven. He said this is what it's supposed to be like. This is what life is supposed to be like. He's having a ball. Indigo said when Caleb said legs in the air, I was like, who is this? Caleb looks so innocent. He's having such a fun time. And when they didn't put their legs in the air, he said, ladies, I said, put your legs in the air.
All right.
Woo! I will say this showed that this heart rate challenge showed that a lot of these guys do not have sex appeal. It was stiff. It was no motion, child. No motion. Yasmin said Trinity had the ick with Bryce, but now it's safe to say it now. She has. She's been trying. See, that the connection has been growing. The connection has to grow because she don't really like that guy. Megan said, honestly, I don't know what Anaya expected out of that man. The problem with both of them is that they were put together. They didn't seek each other out, Anaya and KC. I think if they pursued each other, I don't think they would have coupled up. I think they would have been really good friends, but I don't think they would have coupled up. Wavy said, Anaya just isn't built for this show. She said if KC is willing to throw away 3 weeks. Now, girl, please, do you know what show you're on? And she's way too fine to be sweating KC. I will say that's my baby. I love her. But when she said KC wants to throw away 3 weeks, yes, Anaya. That's nothing. That is no time.
That's all.
I will say this. 3 weeks in this situation could feel like 3 months. Because again, they have no connection to the outside world, no TV, no phones. It's just you and them people in that villa and maybe sometimes interacting with production. So you do get close rather quickly, but you guys are still strangers. That boy don't know you like that. That boy don't know you like that. You guys have to grow. And that's why the relationship is really tested when they leave the villa, because that's the real world. And that's why a lot of those relationships do not work. Chu said, Anaya spent so much of her emotions on their relationship. I'm not surprised she was upset. She was really hurt by him, and I felt bad. She was like, oh, the boys are so lame. Corbin and KC, lame. And I'm like, why are you trying to fight Kenzie's battle? Let Corbin do what he's going to do. That's not your man. You could be upset with KC, though. But she kept on saying, oh, they want to be with my man. I'm like, he's not your man. Y'all haven't established anything. And the thing about it is, KC doesn't want to establish anything with you when he can't French fry you. Like, he needs something. Casey is so frustrated. He like, can I rub something? Can I touch? Can I get a peek? Something. But Anaya's not that kind of girl. So Casey had fun with the nurse from Inglewood. Because that's the most action you're going to get in this villa. Charles said, we have to remember KC had no one. Anaya wasn't picked by Sincere, so they had to couple up. Anaya, y'all were a couple of convenience. True. Very, very true. Oh, Plain Jane. Melanie, hot girl summer. She said, all that wifey stuff is dead. Put that to bed.
Oh, that's
Melanie is going to turn
that's
up.
Talking that
she
talk.
said, you want to be funny, I'm going to be hilarious. Just what? That's why she was so calm.
Oh, no, that's not why she was so calm.
Bob, Sincere already knows this. He said he's waiting. He's waiting for her get back. And that is her get back. K235 said, whole time Melanie going to fly to Jersey in person. It's very Lisa Lopez. Lisa left out Lopez. Very much so.
Very much so.
Very much so. Yep. Waterbin said she was memorizing every wrong move. Oh, watch it. Taking notes. So if he got anything to say about her and what she did in Casa, she gonna be like, oh, so what was that? When Amora was grinding on you and you were acting like you couldn't stand up, you couldn't get yourself together. Why couldn't you get yourself together? Sincere? What was going on with you, Sincere? She's memorizing everything.
What'd she say?
She's memorizing everything. What was that, Sincere? You couldn't get up, Sincere? What was happening with you, Sincere? Don't play with me, Sincere. And he gonna be like, Melanie, what is you doing? Them Latinos are in game. They are in game. They are in game. But she memorizing everything. And she gonna act the fool in that villa. Act a plum fool. Jessica said, I think the boys are going to explore and most will come back to their old couples except Corbin and Caleb. Yeah. But it's going to be so many people in that villa. It's going to be a mess. Hot Pepper said, I just want Anaya to walk away with self-respect. Same. Destiny's Child said, Anaya needs to explore for herself. Stop worrying about KC. You just met the man 3 weeks ago and he's not your boyfriend.
Yes, he is.
That's her husband.
Okay.
Unique said, y'all remember that the OG said that KC was going to be the best before they knew the guys were going to go to Casa? Mm-hmm. Little English Rose said, I'm here for KC living his best life all day, every day. Listen, I want him and Kanaya to be in game, but that boy was having a time in Casa. We've never seen KC that happy. And like for once the boy is not depressed. Hot Pepper said, I want Anaya to find a real connection, not just based on lust. Same. I think she will. Wavy said, yes, the girls needed to see this. Anaya was in there talking about throwing 3 weeks away, and Kate was in there crying. They needed the wake-up call. Lock in, OG girls, lock in. They will. Oh, they're going to be a menace. Chu said the girls don't like Sincere, and Alana is probably getting pulled. Villa girls get 2-to-1 ratio, and the men only have 5 Casa girls. They might bring in another girl. Because we're probably gonna open up tomorrow's episode with Alana has left the villa, has left Casa. You think that Corbin is bringing Miss Persian? I think it may be Zach, because he was like, I'm cooked. Zora said, Casey for sure bringing someone back. Zach for sure. Corbin for sure. This is going to be so messy. Jay Raylan said, everyone will bring someone back but Sincere. Oh, Sincere is going to play in them challenges. But he's going to be a good boy outside of it. And all the bombshells are going to come back and tell Melanie how much he talked about loving her and wanting to be with her. They're in game. Naima said, KC bringing back Tierra and Corbin is bringing Miss Persia. Y'all think he bringing back Miss Persia? BC Nick said, Bryce isn't bringing anyone back solely for the fact that nobody wants. Yeah, true. That's it. That's the only reason why. He won't bring anybody back because he doesn't have any options. Baby girl said, out of 12 guys, they all better find someone to bring them back. I think they will. Zora said, Bryce don't have options, but he's turning the girls off. He'll get dumped after. I think he's going to be the first OG that's going to go. I think whoever Trinity hooks up with or couples up with, I think she's going to stay in that coupling. Gilby Shelton said, this live is hilarious. I don't even watch the show because Nikki makes every episode sound like the Infinity Wars. But when I watch, it gives jokes too with Lady Gaga. Thank you so much for being here. Water Branding Music said, will Kayla and Caleb ever get a chance? No. I think Caleb is going to make it work with who he brings back from Casa. Chu said, I heard it's harder for production to cast men for Love Island, so Casa men are always. Yeah, it's really hard for them to cast guys for Love Island and Casa. But here's the thing. The more popular the show gets, I think we're going to get more. It's going to be easier to cast guys. But in the beginning, it was really, really hard because for all of you who like just started checking into Love Island, especially for Love Island USA, the black men that they used to get for Love Island USA, them black men were menaces. That's why we don't get them brothers like we used to, because if you watch the early seasons of Love Island USA, them black men were not playing. We used to get a lot of black guys. I told y'all about one black guy who I didn't watch his season, but his agent reached out to me and wanted me to interview him for this channel. And I was like, oh, of course. They reached out to me. They wanted to do an interview. They sent me his bio. I thought it was great. I didn't know anything about him. So I asked y'all about him, and y'all were like, oh, Nikki, do your research on him. I did my research on him. I said, absolutely not. I will not be redeeming that man on this channel. Absolutely not. Let me get a couple more, and then I will let y'all get out of here. Deborah said Corbin clocked that Alana is racist. Told her in coded language when it was her turn, and she didn't pick up on it. Yeah, he was really serious when he was talking to her. Unique said when Casey said in one of those 50-50 dudes, he wants the woman to pay half of everything, but be responsible for everything around the house and the kids. Red flag.
Wow.
Yeah, he's red pilled. Sapphire said, yes, not only that, but after Kinsey realized that she was on a one-sided competition with Melanie about Corbin, then she lost all the thrill to really keep it going with her prize. Yeah, it's not fun anymore if you can't win over another woman. Unique said facts. Zach is about to try to definitely throw Casey under the bus. Yeah, this is going to be his chance, him and Bryce, to get Casey out the game. If he's successful, that's on Casey. Storm is my number one said, how hard is to not sling slurs? It seems like a certain part of the population can't help it. Well, they're obsessed. They're obsessed with black people. I mean, I know why, but my God, today, don't get mad at me, get mad at God. Charles said, now that the video of the slur came out, I can understand why Alana acted the way she did. But guys, Casey slapped her and she was taken aback. She said, don't touch. Casey was a little excited. He was getting a little excited. Okay. But Alana was weird, y'all. She was weird. McGlectic said, I just saw Alana's video. She definitely needs to be off the show. She said the N-word twice in the same song, and it was clear as day. Those kids, they don't want no money. They don't want no money. James said, I don't think Anaya likes KC. This is good for them so they can find their person. I like them together, but I'm here for them finding somebody they're compatible with. James said, KC hate only exists because he is dark skinned. Sorry, but he has done nothing wrong so far. He has done nothing wrong so far. Corny, yes, but he is young. I don't even think he's corny. I think he's such a good guy. I think he's very attractive. Especially this, y'all know this page. The standard here is dark. We love a dark man. Blue black, if you will. I don't think he's getting that because he's dark skinned. I think he's getting that because people really like him and Anaya because, you know, everybody wants black love on these shows.
Absolutely.
And who he presented himself to be,
Papu.
We're starting to see that that's not the full story. And we're just calling that out. But, you know, we still love Casey over here. I just want him and Anaya to find their person. Wavy said Casey and Anaya would have a better chance of winning with bombshells than with each other. I would have to agree with that. Emelina said KC saying he's not the type to hold open doors for ladies. That just tells me he's not a gentleman, and it's disappointing. But again, it's because we thought that he was something, and we we didn't allow ourselves to get to know him before we locked in on him. And now we're getting to know him and we're just like, well, we were wrong. Chu said, I think the guys aren't gonna see the girls because then the guys will take that as a pass for what they do at Casa. I think production wants the men to come back alone. I just feel like they're going to have to see the girls because Sincere has to see Melanie. Zach has to see Kata. Casey has to see Anaya. Storm said they made the Casa girls do all the work. Why were the guys standing there, laying there? Because this cast is lazy. Love them down, but they're lazy. And production knew that they weren't going to do any work. Zora said, think the same about Caleb. He may be sexually attracted to Black women, but not sure if he will date them. Yeah, that's why him and Kinsey are perfect. Him and Kinsey are perfect for each other. Hey, Cindy. Cindy said, I love what said, do we really have to watch this? And Trinity said, I want to. Bryce is out. Trinity is my girl. She's such great TV. I hope that Peacock continues to use her. She's a joy to watch. Yeah, Betty said a lot of these guys are all about to pull an Aaron from season 6, walking in happily pretending to be loyal after messing around with Daniela. He didn't know Kaylor and the girls had seen videos of them in Casa. He went too far with that girl. The stuff he was doing to her, I was like, okay. They were, him and that bombshell, Daniela, were wrong. They did too much. Wrong. KT35 said, I hope Melanie sticks to what she said this episode. It's better to go home with no man than with a bad man. Her and Sincere are in game. She's going to play. He's going to see it. He's going to forgive her. He's going to be like, well, I did my thing with Soul, so I understand Casa. And they are going to lock in, and it's going to be a love story until the end of the season. Okay. Waterbrending Music said, the other girls don't really back up Anaya's intuition or say for real what they think, except for Trinity. Trinity tells her the truth. Unique said Corbin might bring Miss Persian if she doesn't get with Zach. Yeah, because she said that's what he's used to in Miami. You're right about that. Betty said, please, Casa will do anything to get in. Casa people will do anything to get in the villa, even coupling up with Bryce. He has options, even if no one wants it for real. Yeah, them Casa people do not play. They do not play. Maria said, Anaya implying that she's surprised that he can throw away 3 weeks was comical to me because men will throw away years of marriage for 3 minutes. Princess Anaya, please.
Not really. Men. When girl, too, they just don't get caught.
Not at the same rate as men. Low Key said Casey is for sure bringing somebody back. He might bring 2. He might bring 2.
That's my boy.
And Anaya better have somebody too. Betty said one of the Casa guys, Kyle's, already got an ex-girlfriend airing him out on TikTok. Apparently he broke up with her 2 days before going to Fiji. But he told her he was going to Chicago. He owes her money back rent. Of course he does.
Who's that?
One of the bombshell guys. WNC said, I'm always confused on how folks can give up 2 to 3 months for these reality shows. At 21, I was working full-time with 2 part-time jobs. How do people find the time? They don't. They either quit or get fired, but they take the risk because Sean has like 1 million followers now. Oh. He's going to make more money in a year than he ever made his entire time as a police officer. It could be really lucrative if you work this opportunity the right way. Ice Macchiato said, OMG, people are screenshotting Corbin's face when he told Alana he has to keep it classy. It's killing me. He was not playing with her. Oh, he picked up immediately what it was. He ain't like it. He did not like it. Betty said, racism is some sort of mental illness. They're truly obsessed. Apparently, new studies showing that they light up the same area in brains as addicts. Well, they used to eat us. We were their favorite delicacy. So even though I no longer eat steak, doesn't mean my mouth doesn't salivate when a steak is put in front of me. They missed the taste of the flesh. CM said, make movie night the ladies getting to know the Bombshell guys. I feel like they got some tricks up their sleeves. Production was just like, oh, y'all wanted it. Here's the thing. They said, oh, y'all wanted a show. We're going to give you a show. I knew they were going to do something big because they're putting Casa in the theaters. So they're going to give us some wackadoodle off the wall stuff that has never been heard of because they want people to pay to watch this. So they're going to do their big ones all week, and I'm here for it. If I can get on here earlier, I absolutely will. Chu said, I think Casey for sure has done one thing wrong, and it's that nasty convo about Anaya not putting out. The grandma thing was not a good look. Everything else is the debatable. Yeah. Dark skin men are the standard. Why do you think we keep on asking to get a Cinco in that villa? If anything, dark skinned men fare very well, or at least within the Black community. K235 said, to be honest, I don't think the guys will truly care if they see the girls with male bombshells. Like, they'll probably act like they're upset, but the whole time be relieved that they have an out for their coupling. That's true. K235 also said, Trinity told Anaya she was taking the Casey and Soul stuff too serious and that she should stop tripping because Casey really likes her. I don't know. Trinity can't see everything we see, but still, Anaya really ain't had good counsel. Because also, guys, you have to realize everybody likes Casey. And that's what Bryce and Zach hate about him. He's very lovable. And so she also doesn't want her to not be with a guy that she thinks is a really good guy, even though they don't work. And that's the thing. Casey and Anaya, really sweet people. Everybody likes them. You want them to be together because you think you're a great guy, she's a great girl, you guys should work. That doesn't necessarily happen all the time. And that's the problem. Nobody wants to explore them because they think that those two are perfect for each other. But what if they're not? Unique said at 21 is the time to take the risk. I would have taken a risk if I was Anaya. Yes. I mean, no shade. I would be obsessed too. Phenomenal people. Natalie said, I love Bryce and Trinity together, but my girl needs better than that scrawny boy. She gonna get it. Somebody, listen, they are sending them people in. Them Casa people know who they're going for. They're sending some men in there for Trinity. Betty said production needed to show the girls how their OG guys are moving in Casa. Otherwise, the girls would have remained loyal. Yeah, the girls would have been chased. But now the girls are ready. All right, I'm going to get two more, and then we're going to get out of here because it is Sunday, and I know a lot of you guys got to get up early. Me too, but it's just because don't forget to like, but it's just because I still have an entire house to unpack. I did some stuff. I don't know if you can kind of see like my box in the back sometimes when I move. Like it's all boxes right here. I did good, but it's still so much. And it took me forever to get on here because my stuff is all over the place. So I need to get organized. Ethan Rumpeley said, hey, Star fam, thank y'all for remembering to like the live. Nikki is always feeding us. Yes, thank you all so much for joining me. Please make sure you like the video. It helps your girl grow in the YouTube algorithm. Tell a friend about me. Tell them to come over here and let's have a good time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Miss Brown Sugar said, right, Casey and Anaya just haven't experienced a coupling not working just because. Two cool people who like each other as individuals does not romance make. Let it go. Very true. Very true. I think these two have a great friendship, and that may just be it. Zigga says Zach gotta go. Dishing what he can't take immediately. Yeah, Lelo said, I hope they dump Bryce as soon as they can. I think it's going to happen, guys. I think Bryce is going to be the first guy to go. The first, like, out of the OG guys. besides the second, Sean was the first to go, and Zach is going to have a meltdown. When Bryce goes, Zach is going to fall out like Rob did in season 6, and he's going to have it out for Trinity. Betty said, thanks, Nikki. Good night, y'all. Good night. Give me Shelter said, Nikki, you have to watch From. Oh, okay. Yes, I got to get back on track. Let me get my house together and I will get back on track. We will absolutely be talking about From this week. Thank you all so much for joining me. Please like the video, share if you care. Love you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. And shout out to the UK. Thank you for watching me. Love ya.